Mornstead did not just smell of rot. It smelled of broken promises. Byron wiped a mixture of grime and dried blood from his forehead, his knuckles aching as he rested against the stone of a long-dead saint. He was a man out of time, a hallowed sentinel who had outlived his order, his duty, and, he thought, his capacity to care. But the vestige in front of him, the vestige of Katrin, demanded a quiet respect that he was not yet ready to abandon. He looked down at the cold stone where the lamp-bearer Katrin had fallen. She had been his light in the darkness and forbidden affection in a rigid, holy order. They had paid for that love with agonizing torture at the Tower of Penance, a punishment that should have killed them both. Yet, here Byron was, still breathing, still tending to the beacons of light. And then, he found the emptiness. The locket was gone. It was a simple thing, a tarnished silver pendant he had given her before they were caught. It was the only tangible proof that his love had not been a delusion born of torture. The sight of the empty space where he left it filled him not with sorrow, but with a cold, sharpening rage that he hadn't felt in centuries. "Where the hell's it gone?" he muttered, his voice raspy, echoing in the damp, claustrophobic air of the sunless skein. "Whoever took it, I swear I'll find them." He had met the lamp-bearer, the new one, stumbling through the mines, bearing that accursed umbral lamp. Byron didn't trust them. No one in Mornstead deserved trust. But he was practical. He needed eyes in the dark. "Listen to me, traveler," Byron said, seizing the lamp-bearer by the pauldrons when they next met near the mining lifts. "That pendant is all I have left. Find the bastard who took it. You find them first, you tell me. Understand? There'll be blood for this desecration." Byron spent days searching the sunless skein, his shovel tapping menacingly against the metal plating of the mines. He watched the shadows. He interrogated the miners who had long since mutated into mindless servants of the Rogar. He suspected the skin stealer, that wretched creature roaming the upper levels. But it was too chaotic, too brute force for such a subtle theft. His questing took him deeper, near the Revelation depths, where the air grew thick with umbral dread. It was there he found her. She was not a creature of Rogar. She was small, covered in rags, a putrid child. Yet she sat among the candles of a secret cache, trading items she had scavenged from the dead. Winterberry. Byron watched from the umbral veil, his hand gripping the hilt of his weapon, ready to strike. But he hesitated. She was looking at something. She was holding it up to the candlelight, her small face reflecting a look of quiet admiration. The pendant. "You're my first customer today," she said, seemingly talking to herself, her voice echoing in the cave. "I don't get many. I've got nice things, though." She looked at the pendant again. "I found a necklace here in the mine, but you can't buy that. I'm keeping it for myself, because I love it so much." Byron felt the rage rise, a hot, searing thing. She was a scavenger, a thieving rat. He stepped forward, the iron of his armor clanking in the silence. "You," he hissed. Winterberry turned. She didn't look afraid. She just looked tired as he was. "You look like the man who carried the light," she said, "the one who was rude." "You stole it," Byron accused, pointing to the pendant in her hand. "I found it," she corrected gently. "It was on the ground. It was cold. It wanted to be warm." Byron stood over her, his shovel heavy in his hand. He could kill her. He could take the pendant and leave her broken body in the mud of the Revelation depths. It was what a hallowed sentinel would do. "Katrin," he whispered, the name of his lost love a broken sob in his throat. "Katrin?" Winterberry asked, looking at the pendant. "Is that who this was for?" She felt sad, but now she's safe. Byron paused. He looked at the girl. Really looked at her. She was a wretched creature, a product of this cursed place. Yet she possessed a strange, innocent adoration for the item. She didn't understand the theft. She understood only that she had found something beautiful in a world of trash. His rage, which had sustained him since the pendant vanished, suddenly seemed heavy, exhausting. He thought of Katrin, of how she loved the small, beauty-filled moments before they were punished. You took care of it? Byron asked, his voice shaking. It was lonely, she replied simply. Byron let out a long breath, a sigh that seemed to drain the last of the hallowed sentinel from his bones. He realized with a shocking clarity that he didn't want to kill her. He was tired of the blood. He was tired of the agony. Keep it, he whispered. Winterberry looked up, surprised. Keep it, he said, louder this time. Just look after it. Really look after it. I will, she promised, clutching it to her chest. Byron turned away, the weight of his purpose suddenly lifted, replaced by a strange, quiet emptiness that was not entirely unpleasant. Later, the lamp-bearer found them both. Byron was not at the mines. He was not at the Forsaken Fen. He was at the Skyrest Bridge, in a lower chamber, standing near the girl who was now trading wares to those who needed them.